Well, is everybody ready to do what needs to be done?
I am. There's a lot to think about, but at the end of the day, Dan is still in danger. I don't care who we're up against. We'll kick their ass.
What are your thoughts, Alphen? I want to know what's on your mind, too.
Speech.
Like Law said, if we have to fight the Great Spirit on Rena, then so be it.
Yes, we're getting it.
It's
We're
trying
getting
to
the
rob us
speech.
of our entire world.
It does
And it's
work.
going
If
to
you
take
say
not
speech,
just our home,
when
but
Alphen's
all
on the
of
screen, the
existence
music
along
starts
with it.
playing.
That alone
That's truly
is
next
enough to make it our
generational
enemy.
greatness.
But it's not only that. One way or another, I think beating the Great Spirit is going to be tied to us saving Shion.
This time he gets assassinated.
You're saying
during
there's
his
a
speech.
chance?
Another plot twist. No.
You're referring to the vision of destruction we all saw in Lenegis, I take it?
Yeah. 3 centuries ago, the astral energy that appeared at the spirit channeling ceremony showed Naori that vision. And to hear Shion tell it, it's the same one that she sees from her own thorns as well.
Indeed. Shion's thorns are comprised of dark astral energy, the one type which we know is native only to Rena. And if Rena's great spirit is what's behind Dana's pending destruction, then...
Shion's thorns are the Great Spirit? It's not actually on Rena like we thought?
We don't know anything for certain.
Interesting.
At the very least, though, I think it's possible her thorns are a part of the Great Spirit.
True.
While the main body resides in Rena.
Shion.
If these thorns really are a part of Rena's Great Spirit, I'm going to go over there and give it a piece of my mind and then some.
Good luck. Smart people always die, bro.
The question is,
And
how
you're
do we
being a little
confront
bit
it?
too smart right now.
Suffice it to say, that flower growing out of Rena is enormous, large enough to house the will of an entire planet. The Wedge and Lenegis were both hard enough for us to overcome in their own right. This is an altogether greater challenge for merely 6.
And we only know about the Thorns connection thanks to Naori.
Hevrekt 35 has been observing the Great Astral Spirit this whole time. It wouldn't ask us to fight it unless it has a plan of some sort. Let's go see what that is.
The plan is, y'all just drive in there and y'all blow the motherfucker up. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Y'all gonna need to do a suicide mission. Somebody's
Our
gonna need
minds
to
are made
detonate
up.
this motherfucking
Let's go give
device.
Hevrekt 35 our answer.
Like, I don't want to hear that from this Hevrekt dude.
So if the Sovereign and Maiden were originally boot-up programs for Lenegis,
Boot up.
what about
programs.
now?
Off a floppy
Even with
disk?
the Forbidden Zone in ruins and the Renaissance stolen, Lenegis is functioning fine. If it needed us before, it doesn't appear to now.
First they lumber you with a position you never asked for, then you're discarded like you're nothing? Who the hell do they think they are?
More importantly, who do they think we are? We might not even factor into their list of concerns.
True.
I just hope everyone on Lenegis is safe.
Worst comes to worst, Lenegis is equipped with a large number of starships that people can escape in.
Take out the
As long
LE
as the
from
whole satellite
Lenegis
doesn't
and
suddenly explode or something,
what
they
is
should
that?
be fine.
What does that spell?
Wait, explode?
In any case, if we're truly going to make a difference, it's on Rena we're needed, not Lenegis. The people there will be fine, I'm sure of it.
Right.
The biggest Lenegis. Come on, bro. Alright, upper level. Oh boy, there's some side quests opening up right now. Okay, there was only one side quest that opened up. Alright, he was in the central level. Yeah, apparently we did another 10-hour stream. I wasn't trying to do one. Game just that be it just be that good. What's this? Eject this dude from the... It seems to manage Havrekt's 35's condition. Lots of vital science stats are displayed. Yo, you also have the ability to eject this man from his capsule. Let's do it. Bad ending confirmed.
Do you have your answer for me? We want to ask something first.
The answer is...
You're asking us to
pay
fight
me.
an entire planet.
Pay
How
me
exactly
first.
do you expect us to do that? You must have something up your sleeve, or else you wouldn't put us up to it.
The great astral spirit is an immense being, but its actual will does not run throughout its entire body. Rather, its will is derived from the core, which supports the rest of the body, and is where its strength is most densely concentrated. Therefore, if you destroy the core, the great spirit shall become unable to maintain sentience, and return to being ordinary astral energy.
And how are we supposed to destroy that core?
By using the Renus Alma.
Of course, it all goes back to that.
You will also need the assistance of both the Sovereign and the Maiden. They are our best tools for suppressing and controlling astral energy. Using their powers, the Maiden shall seal the great astral spirit within her body, and the Sovereign shall wield the power of the Renus Alma to destroy it.
Hold on. That sounds a lot like what Shion described before.
Yeah, killing herself to take out the thorns with her.
She was actually right all along.
That's funny.
By my calculations, your powers combined should be sufficient to destroy the great astral spirit, and disperse its energy widely enough to make it difficult to reform.
What will happen to the Maiden once we manage to beat the great astral spirit?
Any matter contained within the field of destruction shall be erased.
Destruction field?
So it really will kill me.
This method is the most simple one available to destroy the Great Spirit,
The most simple
and is
one.
therefore our most reliable option.
What are our other options?
There is little reason to consider alternative courses of action when the most optimal among them is so clear.
You don't get it. I promised Shion that she wouldn't die. That we'd save the world without needing to sacrifice her. We didn't fight this whole time just to give up on her at the very end. If there's any other way to take out the Great Spirit, I want to hear it.
This plan shall lead to the fewest losses in preserving your world. Abandoning it is irrational.
That's...
It is vital that you proceed with this plan. A part of Rena's great astral spirit already resides within her. 300 years ago, the Great Spirit descended upon Lenegis in an attempt to assume direct control of the spirit channeling ceremony. We have reason to believe the Great Spirit left part of itself behind, and that it now resides in the Maiden.
Which would make Alphen's earlier hypothesis correct.
That part inside the Maiden belongs to the core, and can be used by the Great Astral Spirit to
There's
revive
6 of
itself.
us. 6
So
elemental
long as it
cores.
remains, it will be all but impossible to fully eradicate the Great Spirit. That is why it is necessary for it to be vanquished only once it is whole. Without the Maiden's direct control over the Great Spirit, attacking it is futile and will only serve to strengthen it.
No.
What if everybody tuck in a piece of the spirit?
Wait. Naori said that the Renus Alma can suppress the self-realization of astral energy, and that the thorns can be neutralized by placing them in it. If so, can't the same also be done to the Great Spirit, seeing as the thorns are simply part of it?
Well, can it?
Shut your
It
ass
is
up.
true that the
Currently
Renus
analyzing
Alma
the
is
situation.
capable of what you suggest, and could contain the Great Astral Spirit.
Yes!
However, doing so requires fine control on the level of the spirit channeling ceremony. Considering that the Renus Alma was previously lost when that ceremony failed, I cannot allow it. Its uncertainty is simply too great.
What does that mean for us if you won't allow it?
Your starship will not be restored, and you will all be unable to leave here.
Yeah.
Why you?
Fine then. I'd rather stay here and rot than do it your way.
Alphen?
Whatever we do, if we mess up, Dana's screwed. The Great Spirit will destroy it. If you're fine letting that happen,
Speech.
and we have nothing to gain either way,
Speech.
then I'd rather do nothing. We want to stop Dana from getting destroyed. We want to save it. But not if it means having to sacrifice one of us in the process. If all you're gonna do is sit back and watch us where it's safe, then quit ordering us around and shut up!
Alphen.
What you say is irrational. Be that as it may, I shall accede to your demand.
You'll agree?
I am an observer. The Sovereign, Maiden, and Renis Alma are my species' greatest achievement. I wish to see how well they work against the Great Spirit in light of our demise by its hands.
But what are we supposed to do about the Renis Alma? One of your buddies ran off with it back on Lenegis.
It is likely that the Renis Alma is with the Great Spirit, functioning as a catalyst for it to receive Dana's astral energy.
So our only option to retrieve it is to head straight for the Great Spirit and take it back?
According to my observations, the astral energy is most densely concentrated in the center of Rena, where the Great Spirit's core is located.
So right in the middle of that giant flower, then.
I have one more question. You've said that Rena's great astral spirit is already integrated with the planet. What will happen to Rena once it vanishes?
Without the will of the Great Spirit, Rena is predicted to collapse. Even in such a scenario, the energy will disperse, and the Great Spirit will likely not reform.
So you're saying that even if we manage to beat the Great Spirit without destroying it, we'll still be in danger?
Likely, the collapse will occur in stages. It is recommended that you all escape before the final stage.
Man, I wish that thing would tell it to us straight for once.
Hevrekt 35 and the others have gotten used to hypothesizing from afar is all.
Commander Shepard.
Fix our starship. We're going to Rena.
Excellent.
Excellent.
But I want to make one thing clear. We're doing this for ourselves, to protect what matters to us.
PS5.
We're not doing it for your sake, or because you told us to. Remember that.
It matters little to me. The end result shall be the same.
True.
Repair work on your starship has commenced. You'll have to wait until it's finished.
The truth.
Man, is it too much to ask for Hevrekt 35 to talk like a normal person? I swear I can feel my brain starting to fry after listening to all that complicated stuff.
Don't worry. I think we're mostly done with him. Now all we have to do is rest up and wait.
Alright, we
Once
gotta...
the Fall Knights is good to go again, we'll be taking off for Rena right
This
away.
really did take an hour and a half. That's crazy.
Is the Renis Alma really our only hope against the Great Spirit? There has to be another way, right?
Shion's Fire Master Core was able to suppress astral energy to prevent it from gaining sentience, right? Couldn't we make use of that somehow?
I'm not sure. In small doses, maybe. But with the amount of energy we're talking about here...
Back in Calaglia, the Blazing Sword was able to take in a whole spirit vessel's worth of energy. If it has the capacity to manage that, it can do this, right?
Except after it absorbed the energy, it ended up releasing it all moments later, remember? Let's not forget, it nearly killed you. Besides, this is the Great Spirit we're talking about, not a paltry vessel. Even if I could use the Master Core, your body wouldn't be able to take the strain of channeling that much energy.
Hevrekt 35 didn't mention it, and it did not seem the type to skimp on details, so assuming it's even possible, the chances are slim to none.
You're probably right.
Alright. We gotta go wait. What up, lady? You got something to say to me? Oh, it'll take some time to completely repair your starship. It suggests that you all get some rest in the interim. Cool. Yes, that was about an hour and a half worth of cutscene. before the dude, like this entire section has been like a very, very long sequence of dialogue.
You still thinking about what the scientists told us? About where Renans really come from?
I am, but not for myself.
You're worried about the future of the Renan people.
The fact that our people have been the same this whole time will only give the Danans further reason to resent us.
Oh no.
But you still intend to confront this truth head on, don't you?
I feel like we about to be
Well,
together.
I did declare that I would live my life for the living, and not the dead. Even as I dream of retirement, I shall remain dedicated to the cause.
I'm sure you'll do great.
Now that I think about it, I don't believe I've ever heard you criticize or reproach us Renans even once.
I'm no saint. I have skeletons in my closet too. There was definitely a time when I hated Renans for who they were. I hated them just for being Renan. But you changed that, Dohalim. You gave me an opportunity to see them in a different light. Thanks to your reforms, we were able to stand next to Renans not as slaves, but as equals for the first time in our lives. Of course, I'm sure there were some Renans who still hated us on the inside. But we knew that not all of you were like that. There were those of you who were good, and that was a start. When it comes down to it, Renans are just people. They can be good or bad, just like Danans.
That is, in essence, the heart of your approach, isn't it? That we're all people.
Yeah, it is. When you can pull someone aside and talk to them one-on-one, then you have the chance to come to an understanding. But as soon as you stereotype, that chance goes away, and you stop thinking of them as people that you can relate to.
I understand what you're saying, but we're talking about massive numbers of Renans and Danans alike. Realistically speaking, surely they won't all be able to get along.
Even if we end up butting heads with one person, maybe we'll find better luck among their friends. If we can build a society that works like that, that'll be something worth nurturing and protecting.
So you wish for people to form real bonds and do away with the hierarchy outright? To deal with one another as humans, and nothing more?
Bonds?
That's the ideal future you hope to see
Like
when this is all over?
social links?
Yes, I do. I think it would make for a fine tribute to my brother's legacy. Though, that said, I would be doing it for the people of the future first and foremost.
We might be getting some Mystic Art soon.
Do you still plan to return to Lenegis when this is over?
Indeed I do. I don't know whether I'll be able to reside in Lenegis proper, however. My first order of business may be to find somewhere to live.
You'll always have a home in Menancia, you know.
Hey, what? Hey.
As I shall ever keep in mind.
Hey, that was sly as hell.
If you ever need a helping hand, don't hesitate to come get me. I'll always be there for you.
Hey.
Doe.
Doe.
Did you just... Never mind.
That's funny.
Thank you, Kisara. I appreciate your patience as I work all this out.
Don't even mention it. And really, when you think about it, now that we know the two of us aren't so different after all...
Hold up. You're getting close.
Don't you think that brings down a barrier that used to be between us?
We got a barrier.
You know, I hadn't actually thought of it that way before.
We got a barrier down.
But I do like the sound of it.
Yeah, I think I do too.
Getting a little bit too close. Ain't no snow here. Let me guess, Alphen and Shion are gonna be like on the top view. They're gonna be in the upper level.
Hey, why'd you call me here? Was there something you wanted to talk about?
Well, if everything we've heard about the Great Spirit is true, then we're getting close to our final battle. So I wanted to apologize while I can.
Apologize? For what?
I was being real stupid before, about whether Dana's will had been controlling us and all that. I get why you're angry now, Anybody would be if something they trusted was being questioned. So, I'm sorry, Rinwell. Really. I should have kept my mouth shut.
It'd be like that, dog.
No, Law. Honestly, I think you might have been onto something. Of course you were worried. Who wouldn't be if they found out there might be some invisible force pulling our strings this whole time?
Almost like video game writers and writing the fates of characters. I'm gonna disappear now.
But you really trust Dana's will, don't you? Is it because you can sense it a lot
I just
more
had
than
to
the
break
rest
your
of us?
immersion.
Because you can understand it?
Yeah, I think that might be part of it. But I think I also want to believe it's good.
Believe?
Remember how I used to really resent coming from a family of mages?
Yeah, of course. Because you were always on the run and had to live in hiding.
When we rescued Zephyr and I finally decided to come along with you all, something changed inside me. It was the first time I felt like my powers had any meaning, even if that meaning was only helping you guys fight. Then, when I felt Dana's will, I was overwhelmed by how vast and warm it was. It made me want to believe my powers were made to connect with it. It made me believe I had a bigger purpose.
So that's why you hope it doesn't turn out to be bad. You almost need it to be kind.
Yeah.
Well, alright. Then I promise I'll lay off bad-mouthing it.
You will?
There's no way for me to know for sure one way or the other, right? But you trust it, Rinwell, and that's enough for me. So I'll trust it because you do.
Remember what I said about neither planet's great spirit reaching us here?
Yeah?
That's not quite true. I can feel just a little bit of Rena's inside you and everyone else.
You... what?
What?
I sensed it when we first got here. It's a really small amount, so it doesn't feel like it has a will of its own. But I think that's how Dana's energy probably is too.
So you're saying there's a little bit of Dana's will inside each of us? In a way, doesn't that mean we're all Dana's will?
What?
Well, like you said, unless Dana's energy comes together, it has no will. So if we all have a little bit of Dana's astral energy inside us...
Yeah, maybe...
Hevrekt 35 might know the answer. But, you know what? I don't need to ask it. My will is my own. I fight for who I want to fight for. That's who I am now. Who I've become.
Free will.
So thanks, Rinwell, for sharing that with me.
Ah,
Oh. Rinwell. Kagome.
To be honest, the
Inuyasha.
only reason I was suspicious of Dana's will... Well, I mean, it mostly was... I feel like you and I had grown apart lately, and I was worried it was because...
huh?
Never mind. Nothing. Just forget about it.
Huh? No, what were you saying?
Saying? I don't remember
Come
saying
on.
anything.
Now you won't tell me what you were
No,
thinking?
that's not what I'm saying.
Spit it out already.
Awkward. Oh man, look at us now. We were slaves and now we're on a goddamn spaceship. Crazy.
Are you sure you don't want to get some rest?
I can't. I've got too much on my mind. Especially knowing how close our last battle is. How are you doing, Shion?
This dude
Same
keep
as
his
you,
weapons
still
on him,
trying to
bro.
absorb everything.
Everybody but Alphen has like spatial like pockets.
Remember when it was so simple? We were only fighting all the lords on Dana? All of that feels like a lifetime ago, doesn't it?
Ages and
Look
ages
how
ago.
awesome those feathers
Everything
are.
that's happened
They're
since
so
we first
neon,
met.
bro. They looking
So
clean.
many fights, so much chaos, so many wonderful people.
If I hadn't run into you that day, well, I wouldn't have met all of you. I never would have held the blazing sword or looked for something more. I wouldn't have my memories back. I'd still be a faceless slave, like as not long dead.
Maybe it was Donna's will. Huh. Looking ass.
Hey, Alphen, I want you to promise me something.
I'm not pulling out. Oh,
Yeah.
wait. What?
If we can't find the Renis Alma, there's something I want you to do.
Say no
Like
more.
Hevrekt 35 said, the only way we can end the Great Spirit for good is to go after both the main body in Rena and the thorns in me. I need you to promise me, Alphen, that if for some reason we can't get the Renis Alma back, you'll use the blazing sword to destroy
Nope.
the Great Spirit.
We don't do that
and me
here.
along with it.
Nope.
Huh?
I don't care. We're not doing
It's
that.
true the blazing sword may not have the strength of the Renis Alma, but it's taken us this far.
Look at this
It's
guy.
slain lords and beasts. At the very least, it
He's
has
still
to be
doing
worth a
this
try.
shit on. It's been
You can't
132
be
hours.
serious. Have you forgotten everything that
Listen,
we've...
the Great Spirit isn't just our problem. It's a threat to our entire world.
Yo, we done this dance
Renans and
19
Danans
times
alike.
before. We're not doing that.
We don't know what's going to happen when we face it, but we need to be prepared for anything.
We lose,
We
we
can't
lose.
second guess ourselves when the time comes.
Hmm.
I promise you, I'm not planning on going anywhere. I'm prepared to fight with absolutely everything I've got. But if it comes down to it, I need you to be prepared too.
I'm prepared to bring that devastation to the forehead of the Great Spirit. Best believe
Okay.
that.
But you should know that I'm not going to give up on you, Shion. I'm going to fight this until the very end. I hope you can forgive me for that.
Alphen. Okay, I understand. And I'll forgive you.
There's a little bit too much tension here.
Thank you, Shion.
So it's a promise then?
Yeah, it's a promise.
I remember how I felt the first time you touched me.
What'd you say? Trying to get me caught up here? Hold on, guys. My controller is literally about to die, so I gotta plug my controller. I gotta plug it in because we're literally running over the time limit.
Thorns made any contact a mistake no one would ever make twice. After they'd seen what could happen, fear would always linger behind their eyes. In my entire life, I never had someone willingly reach out to me. But when you reached out to me and gently took my hand, you didn't react at all. It was so easy for you. I don't have words for the shock I felt in that moment.
That's because I couldn't feel pain back then.
Even once you could, though, you still chose to keep reaching out to me. And when you did, I felt this warmth that I had never known before. But still, I hate having to see you suffer through it every time you do.
You won't have to worry about that for much longer.
You think so?
I do, because Shion,
No. You can tell me once my thorns are gone. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh man. Oh, come on. Y'all can't just do that, bro. I'm mad. You can't just be teasing.
Everybody get enough
Oh.
rest? We ready for this?
Yeah, we should probably get moving.
Agreed. Can't stand around waiting all day.
Our task is relatively straightforward. We need only descend down to
I ain't
Rena,
ever gonna
defeat
stop
the Great
loving you,
Spirit, and restore stability to both worlds.
We're fighting for a new future for both Dana and Rena.
Right. We've come this far. We will save our worlds. That's a promise.
Then let's go, everybody. We've got one last wall to tear down.
Repairs on your starship are complete. Everything is in working order.
Hey.
Is that you, Hevrekt
Can we get some
35?
upgrades on there?
You can see us from where you are?
Can you throw some spinners on my
I
stuff?
can. I can see anywhere within the bounds of Dake Phasal.
Sounds like someone's a peeping Tom.
Maybe we should give Hevrekt 35 a break. It has been stuck in this tiny facility for a very, very long time.
I have unlocked all functions on your starship. You can now make use of its warp drive.
Bet.
Warp drive? Wait, you mean like what the Red Women used on us? What brought us here?
It's possible that the Red Women may have found a way to activate it on the starship. They are Helganquil, after all.
Using the warp drive, you should be able to breach Rena's atmosphere without being detected.
Wait, should?
You'll need to be careful. Due to the force field surrounding Rena, the ship will be unable to go any further than the surface of the planet.
So, once we reach the shell, it appears we'll have to infiltrate the core by foot. Understood.
Let's get it.
We gotta go all the way down just walking?
Will all the Helganquil go back to normal once we defeat the Great Spirit? I have a strange feeling we're going to have to fight them before this is all over.
Of course.
The extinction of my people is inevitable at this
Oh
stage.
no.
As such, it would be illogical to risk the success of the mission in a vain attempt to save my kind.
We're gonna find
We
a way.
understand.
We're gonna find a
Can't
way.
that thing lighten up a bit? Everything it says seems to be about what's illogical.
Well, come on, Doe.
Bro.
Hold up, did you just...
You heard the lady. Get going.
Oh, something
I have
happened last
one
night,
last question.
What?
As Sovereign, your identification number indicates that you are well past your predicted life expectancy. Similarly, the Maiden lacks any identification number, as her function should have been rendered unnecessary. Despite this, the two of you continue to exist. Why?
Oh, damn.
We exist because others have entrusted this to us. Over the years, many people have come together and sworn to see this through to the end.
John Williams in the back scoring is like,
You mean it is because of multiple chance interactions? The
John
likelihood of
Williams
such events
going
is
in.
statistically
or excuse me,
improbable.
Motoi Sakuraba.
Why
I don't know
have
who
you
made the
two
soundtrack.
continued to persist under these conditions?
It's hard to explain. To be honest, I don't think it's something an observer could understand. All right, time to get back on the Fall Knights.
The Fall Knights. The Fall Guys? Okay. Take a look. It's in the book. Take off departure area. Dude, he actually went hard on his soundtrack, bro. He was tired of people saying he was garbage. He was tired of getting people like getting comments saying, man, Sakuraba, after that Catacombs music and Tells of Grace's F, he fell off hard, bro. My man, same three notes, bro. You had like 2 songs in that game? Yo, he actually did work, huh? Zesteria was good too. But it was mostly Goshina that had the
It would
banger
appear
bangers.
that our Helganquil host really has fulfilled its end of the bargain.
And
You
that-
know what that means. Time to go to Rena.
I guess this means we should give that warp drive a spin.
Bro, you really think I forgot about doing any side quests? I'm ready to do side quests. If it means it gives me the power to devastate my foes, yes, I'm gonna be doing side quests. But I think they wanted us to, you know, get a feel for this area first. Damn. The world that never was looking ass.
There's nothing here. This weird ocean we're surrounded by just stretches out everywhere. Is this really where the Helganquil come from?
I don't sense even a trace of astral energy. This world is dead.
Then this must be the hollowing.
You mean to tell me
no.
this whole world, the entire ocean is that stuff?
Ooh.
And it's covering everything.
Ew.
The entire planet.
This is what the Great Spirit does. After it depleted this planet of every last speck of astral energy, it went after Dana.
So arresting. This world of doom.
Back in its day, Rena was probably just as vibrant as Dana is. But after being robbed of its astral energy for so long, those days are gone and past. This is all that will remain.
So the Great Spirit took everything. It stole energy not just from living beings, but the land, the sea, everything.
Damn. It's like
And
the
it found
spirit,
the
the Great
Helganquil in
Spirit
servitude
used the
until their
spirit
whole
bomb and
world was nothing
forcibly
but this.
took the energy
And
from
by the looks
everything.
of it, that's how it remains to this day. A world of death and emptiness.
With nothing left here to consume, the Great Spirit turned its sights on Dana, looking for another host.
You're saying if we don't stop it, this is what Dana's going to look like?
We can be sure that even these few remaining remnants of Renan life will not be spared in the end.
If the oblivion and darkness both Shion and Naori saw comes to pass, nothing will survive. It looks like we can climb down from there.
How convenient.
Let's take a look.
Alright, one more minute and this would have been a 10-hour stream. Destroy remnants. Is that the Blitzball Stadium? What the hell?
So this is Rena.
What the?
This is
Special
where
owls
everything
seem
began.
to have appeared throughout
Yet it's
Dana.
a dead world?
I won't let Dana suffer the same fate.
We got a whole...
Ever.
So, I bet you if we look at our thing now, they just gave us, oh, you got into the final dungeon of the game. Now let's open up a bajillion other things you can do. Pretty sure that's what just happened. Yep, look at that. Other. Mosgo, we got one over there. We got one in the Uzbek. It's funny because we actually got this in the middle of doing like the little ceremony again, or witnessing some past cutscenes. Elysium, we got a level 3 right there. All right, cool. Rena, a world of death. Yeah, we're gonna beat the game tonight. Screw it.
A hollowed ocean as far as the eye can see. What do you think would happen if we fell in?
What do you mean, what would happen? You'd drown, wouldn't you?
Right?
Come to think of it, I don't believe I've heard of someone ever trying. Perhaps you'd like the glory of being the first?
Nah, I'm good.
Nah, I'll pass.
This is essentially a world-sized Renan graveyard. Are you proposing to disturb the dead slumber just to satisfy your curiosity, Law?
Hold up, Mom. That's not
No,
what I
because I
meant.
said I passed.
Taking an interest is understandable, but let's not forget where we are. This place deserves
He's
our
getting
respect.
scolded hard.
Looks like we're not going to be hearing the end of this one for a while.
You'd think I was already snorkeling in it or something.
Oh, that's rude, bro.
So the idea is to seal the Great Spirit inside the Renaissance using the Sovereign and Maiden's power. But just how do we
He
do
was
that
curious,
exactly?
and they got in on
I'm
his.
guessing
They
it won't
went
be as
in on
easy
him,
as
bro.
holding a spirit channeling ceremony at our leisure.
I already had wielded astral energy once 3 centuries ago. As for suppressing her thorns, Shion's had a lifetime's experience. The problem isn't just our enemy's strength, it's that it's sentient too. And you can bet anything you like it's not going to just sit back and let us destroy it.
In other words, we need to find some way to weaken it in advance. The Great Spirit, that is.
Back when Shion's thorns flew out of control, we were able to deal with them directly. If this is their host, they should be even more corporeal here.
If that's the case, it should make them easier to attack at least. And if we can manage to divert enough energy away from the spirit's core, even temporarily,
I don't know about
We might
that.
just be able to weaken it enough to steal the Renaissance, which we can then use to seal it away forever. It won't be easy, but it's our only shot. Time to buckle up.
Buckle up. It's gonna be a rough ride, y'all. All right, anything behind us? Special owls have shown up. We gotta go back.
Question for you. Let's say, knock on wood, everything turns out for the best.
What'll the world be like? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of this, do you really think everything will be that different?
A lot will have to change, that's for sure. The world will have to adjust to so much. My only worry is if those changes turn out to be merely skin deep.
what do you mean?
It's well and good putting an end to Renan rule. But if it just turns the tables,
this
it's all for
portion of the
naught.
game just feels so
That's true.
compact with just like
Just as bad if the Danans started
story,
pressing their
story,
own.
story. It's like
Renans,
insane.
Danans,
It's good,
astral art users,
but I wonder if they
mages.
just
The world is full of
If they
labels
planned on,
used to
like,
divide and separate people.
If only we could
adding a
see
little bit
differences
more
like
gameplay
that
in
for what they
between.
are. No different to someone having a musical talent or being good with their hands. Not differences so much as characteristics.
It will take someone in power
Anime
to set an
Milwaukee.
example.
Good luck
With
going
time,
to a
people
convention
will
trying to look
follow.
for these.
And then, perhaps one day,
You gotta.
There will no longer be any need for the example. It will have become second nature.
That's where we come in. We can set the example.
Yeah, good luck.
Imagine it. A world where magic and astral arts are used to help people. Where that's the norm rather than the exception.
Yeah, you're right, Rinwell. Why wait for somebody else? We can show them ourselves.
All right, y'all want to give me any more skits? Y'all want to give me about 19 more cutscenes real quick? All right. Whoa, why is there 3? Okay, so I think these... I see. This is probably like the midway point. This probably leads to the final boss once you get deeper into the dungeon. And this way is like the beginning of the dungeon, I bet, so... You know, these Tales final dungeons be having like insane, like these final dungeons be dungeons, bro. I don't think I've ever played a Tales game where the final dungeon wasn't a final dungeon.
Looks like we've warped into that pit of astral energy.
Bro, they said retirement plans. Holy cow, bro.
I wonder what Helganquil's civilization was like at its zenith.
I can imagine that'd be something you'd take an interest in.
There's no question it must have been advanced, like none either world has ever seen. We could surely stand to learn a thing or two from such a people.
I get that you're itching to delve into its history, but we've got bigger fish to fry right now.
But do we?
Put a pin in it, and you can do all the research you want when you retire.
I can think of worse things than a retirement dedicated to research.
It's 110, bro.
As for whether Rena is amenable
We
to
gotta
an
go
aging
home.
specimen,
It's a little early to be giving it serious thought just yet.
a man can dream, though. A man can dream.
Oh, we didn't say there's anything wrong with dreaming.
In your case, Dohalim, dreams have a habit of spiraling into something else.
You'll need to stay with us for now, though. You're
Whoa.
too helpful to let retire.
Why do I feel this is less of a compliment and more of an
An
ultimatum?
Just a friendly suggestion.
A suggestion or a threat? Oh, look at this place.
Hey! Hey, I just realized something!
Is this about dinner last night? I didn't realize those ingredients were off.
What? No, I mean, wait, you fed us rotten food?
Rinwell, the point.
Oh, yeah, right. So
That
I
was
was
so
thinking about
random.
those
I love
armored
it.
soldiers we've seen. There are regular Renans inside them, right?
Yeah, they're designed to make whoever's wearing them stronger. At least, I think that's the idea.
Right. So it kind of begs the question then, why are they made so huge?
Yeah.
I don't know, makes them more intimidating, I guess? Or maybe all that tech wizardry inside takes up a lot of space.
Like my
You don't
hard
think it's
drive.
weird how the
Yeah.
armored soldiers are the exact same height as the Helganquil?
Huh.
Can't say I'd ever noticed it till now.
That's crazy.
And?
Connect the dots, Law!
Okay, let me get this straight. You think the armored suits might have originally been designed to allow Renans to work alongside the Helganquil?
Huh. But if that's true, what would that mean?
It would mean just that, I guess.
Oh, he
But
is
still,
Tiz.
Don't you think it's kind of interesting?
I forgot Bryce voiced Tiz. That is crazy. That's another character your boy voiced. That dude, Bryce is insane. He's been in like every main game we played this, like on our YouTube channel, bro. I swear.
Not hugely. Hey, Kisara, well, I've got you. What's on tonight's menu? Because I was thinking maybe meat.
Get him, Hoodle.
Bruh.
What did I do?
Oh, now you want to listen. Keep pecking, Hoodle!
Ow, ow, ow! Seriously, what the hell?
Bro, this is why Law always dying in battle, bro. He be coming in like with low health from Hoodle, bro.
You know, guys, when you think about it, we've taken out a lot of Zoogles. Like, a whole lot.
You can say that again. If one thing's for certain in this world, it's that wherever we go, we'll always end up bumping into them.
Isn't it weird that they're still so plentiful? You don't think the Renans have, like, a ranch where they breed them, do you?
Certainly in all of my years, I've never heard of them constructing such a massive facility on Dana, let alone up in Lenegis.
The only thing I can think of, then, is that the feral ones must be reproducing on their own.
There's also no organized effort on our part to hunt them down, so it's difficult to fully exterminate them.
Exterminate them? Whoa, don't you think that's maybe a little harsh?
Oh,
What do you mean?
Zoogles originally used to be living
Elf on the
creatures native
shelf,
to
get
Dana
ready
and
for Law
Rena,
on the
right?
floor.
Being
that's
genetically
nothing
modified
new.
isn't their fault.
You're right. Zoogles
Law
were only
gets
created because of us
Destroyed by
Renans.
Hoodle. I don't know why.
We altered the original creatures to suit our own ends.
First, people made Zoogles, and then we let them
Why
go.
would y'all make a mantis
Now
Zoogle,
we're trying
though?
to kill them because
What
they're a
does the
threat.
mantis Zoogle do?
They really have only
Why would
seen
y'all
the very
make that?
worst, huh?
I hope we find a way to be able to live side by side with them one day.
It's a nice thought, but they attack towns and cities. What else are we supposed to do?
Aside from the strays that have gone wild, it's worth remembering that Renans are able to keep them somewhat under control.
If we had distinct territories that didn't overlap, that might reduce the danger they pose.
Well, I guess when you look at it that way, maybe people and Zoogles aren't so different after all.
Bling! Give me another skip, please. Just do it. Oh god. Okay, we should have saved.
Helganquil!
We're in trouble.
Guess they don't need their Red Woman disguises anymore.
Hold on, y'all want to just talk
Wait,
this out?
can you understand us?
We just want to talk.
It's no use. We're not going to get through to them.
Nina Williams, why are you
So they
here?
really are being controlled. In that case, we've got no choice.
Oh my god, there's so many of you. So they're dark, right?
Something off here?
They're not pulling punches. We have no choice but to beat them at their own game. Don't suffer in silence.
This one's mine! We did it! Bloody hell!
The enemy wields arcs too.
You'll soon see about that.
Okay, we're good. This fight should be over.
One more time!
I'm ready!
Kikara, go for it!
Wow, they were definitely
Think we
pushovers
overdid
compared
it?
to their boss variations.
No defense! Let's get you all out of the way!
Feel my reaction!
I still want to know, why would they create a Mantis Zubo, bro?
Awaken and reach!
Zephyr Trident! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Mega Ray! Now to the shadows! Ringwell! Frozen! Hammer!
Oh, I guess we dropped the hammer. I apologize.
Alphen,
I can't forgive them for what they've done, but I hate killing them. They don't even know why they're fighting. How does that even make them any different from the Danon slaves?
Perhaps. However, if we don't make a choice, the guilt of not doing anything will be that much worse.
Yeah, I know. I hate for it to be like this. But if it happens again, you won't find me hesitating to act.
Damn.
I wonder if we're going to get attacked again.
Oh my god, we just got mad
This whole
EXP.
mission is over. We have to stay the course.
Alright, let's see. Surface is that way. I am looking for any specific ore points. Come on, man. Y'all gotta give me something. Well, at least, you know what? There shouldn't be any side or any, I don't think there's gonna be any cutscenes in this dungeon for quite a while. So I might just come in here and explore off camera. Get myself some of them delicious ores a little bit later. I am level
I thought
46
there'd be more
and
dirt and
I
rocks
think,
and
right?
stuff underneath the hollowed ocean, but it's all artificial.
I would imagine they're remnants left behind by the Helganquil, seeing as there's little actual land remaining.
It's incredible. Do you think it stretches all the way down to the center of the planet?
Hey, these guys built Lenegis, remember? They probably did this in a weekend.
If they had the power to create things like this, did they really only use those immense capabilities to serve the Great Spirit? Or rather, was that the only use the
Hey,
Great
girl, thanks
Spirit
for
let
coming
them
out, bro.
use their capabilities
Thanks for lurking. Hey, the skits I asked for are here.
We haven't seen anyone here except Helganquil. Looks like this place really is their home planet.
The true citizens of Rena. What a shame that they have become nothing more than puppets to the Great Spirit.
Oh, we're gonna beat the game
To
tonight.
think
Screw
of
it.
the
We're
promise
just gonna
their
beat the game
accomplishments
tonight.
once held. They had the potential to be great indeed.
Do you think we could have got along with them?
F
You
it.
know, if we had met under different circumstances. Like,
Like all of us, you mean? I suppose it's difficult to say for sure. We don't even know if they would see us as being on an equal level with them or not.
I think we may have had the chance once, before the Renan Great Spirit came along and changed everything.
You and
Changed.
Alphen both share an optimism. A strong willingness to believe in hope.
Do you think that's foolish?
On the contrary, I should like to take a leaf from your book myself. In tragedy's aftermath, hope is all we have.
Hey, look, another skit.
Is this a dead end?
It appears this whole room functions as a...
Oops.
Just look at the size of that thing. The Helganquil's technology certainly is impressive. And they don't seem to do things by halves either. In the past 300 years. No, even before that. Just how many people, Renan or Danon, do you think have ever seen this?
regarding the past 3 centuries at least, I'd say there's a good chance that we're the first. Also, while I get that it's impressive and all, I'm just amazed you're still standing around gawping at it at a time like this. Sometimes I wonder about your priorities.
Priorities,
I can
huh?
understand where he's
Watch me
coming
go
from.
back to the arena real
More to the
quick.
point, does anyone know where it leads?
What do you mean where it leads? To the center of the planet, of course.
And that doesn't strike you as sounding just a little bit, oh, I don't know, far? There has to be a quicker way to get there, right?
Yeah. With all this technology at their fingertips, it seems pretty unlikely that they'd make that kind of journey on foot. There must be some kind of device somewhere. Let's see if we can figure out how to use it.
Borrow one of their contraptions? You're either brave or out of your mind.
If it works for them, there's no reason it wouldn't for us. Why make things harder for ourselves?
You know what he's like, Law. Once he gets an idea in his head, there's no talking him out of it.
Free will. Hey, just, you know what? Just start replaying skits. That's how much I enjoy you spamming skits at me.
I wonder how the Renans avoided being mind-controlled like the Helganquil.
Like, bro.
Do you think it might have something to do with the fact that they were originally Danans?
I'd say it's likely, which is pretty ironic when you think about it.
Ironic?
The Renans have committed grave injustices against the Danans, and it was all of their own volition, not because they were being controlled. Now, it turns out they themselves were once
Tragedy's
Danans too.
Aftermath. Definitely
Which
sounds
must
like a
mean
band
that the
name.
root of their evil isn't the Great Spirit, but something inherent in all of us. Our free will.
Now hang on, though. It was that same free will that allowed Shion and Dohalim to choose to fight alongside us. Without it, we wouldn't have been able to beat hatred and forge all those connections we've made. Free will is what saved us, right?
Law's entirely right. In any case, it certainly can't hurt to look on the bright side every now and then.
Yeah. Where there's hope, there's a way.
When there's will, there's a will.
What'd he say?
What?
He said, without a doubt.
No doubt, no doubt. Bing. Upper level 2. So the reason why I'm going in is to try to see if there's any ore I can and can't get. Oh God, I didn't expect that. Why are these dudes 52?
They come from!
Less worry, more action. Concentrate.
Oh, we need darkness. Okay. Gravitas field.
I'm not so good with airborne targets.
Don't worry, I've got plenty to go around.
We've got flyers.
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
Yours are not the skills of just any warrior.
Save your compliments. We have to move.
There is an
Let
end
the
to
marksman handle this. 1,000 gales, carry you to shreds. Into the shadows.
Oh, okay. Y'all just want to show up off camera, huh?
Victory is within reach.
Dig deep, and we can do this. Who wants to die
Effective
next?
fervor.
It's time to finish this.
You're trying to have a conversation when I got my Mystic Art?
Wildfire.
Reinforcement. Here I go. This one's mine.
Yo, these dudes 52, chaotic figure.
Magic is there. This is it. Don't mind if I do. I never quit. Let the marksman handle this.
I'm ready.
Dohalim!
All yours, Kisara.
We did it!
Magnificently done.
Now,
Being interrupted.
My arts are being interrupted. Yo, I love this accessory. Yeah, the buff bangle is fucking amazing, dude. Is it me or is the background like updated? Like the background HUD is like super like different now. I like that.
sleep now. Into the shadows.
Negative
Mega ray. Where are you going? If it's in the sky, it's mine. Perfect. Mega ray.
Masterful
Zephyr
dash.
Triumph. Slicer. Going in.
Beautiful to observe.
You just watching or what?
No, I'm still in there.
Oh my god, who is doing that? There's like a ground dasher.
That's a little much, don't you think?
I'm serious. You're a lifesaver.
Somebody just did like ground dash. Who's doing? Is that your boy? Yeah, he is. Dude, ground dasher is dope. Holy shit.
Execute. So I still had room to grow.
Holy shit. We got so... Oh my god. Our EXP is stupid
Even
right
in
now.
such a harsh environment,
That conversation should still continue unless there's a
there are
cutscene.
still creatures here?
You think they're native to Rena? Or could they be Zoogles somehow?
Whatever they are, they're dangerous. Watch yourselves around them.
Zoogles. Alright guys.
You think that pit stretches all the way to Rena's core?
If that's true, and if we go down, we should find the Great Spirit at the bottom.
This place
We
is
could get there
sick.
even faster if we simply jump down instead.
You sound alarmingly serious when you say that.
Alarmingly serious. Now we're gonna run past all these boys. Ooh, we're gonna break these ankles. Ooh, ooh. Breaking ankles. Oh, baby, let it be something new. Platinum chunks. Oh, we got platinum chunks now. Alright, we can go further down, but where does that lead? Watch it lead to a boss fight. Damn it, I'm addicted. We might be beating this game tonight. Oh, shit. Oh, boy. You think I can open this chest without having to fight these assholes? Oh, man, that dude's catching up with me. Yeah, I was gonna be forced to fight him. Alright. Dohalim, please. Alright, cool. Actually, get your girl.
I'm going to need to use all the power of my strength to accomplish this. These ones can run rings around us.
Sorry to trouble you.
This one's mine.
Wings of heaven, let's go!
I'll take you all on.
Oh man, yo, Silos, thanks for coming out. Am I gonna do the post-game content more?
Like moths to the
I might. I might.
Only land! A chain between heaven and earth. By the power of flames! Finish without a trace! Dance in the
You're
wind!
open.
This one's air thrust! Chain between heaven
Yo.
and earth! Down! You're all wailing dandy of lightning! You picked the wrong fight! Into the sky!
You attack without mercy.
Because I can't afford to hesitate.
Not against the worthy of
That ground dasher is so awesome. Oh my god.
Every little bit helps, right?
Indeed it does. I'll keep pushing to be better as well.
In a bind?
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! A chain between heaven and earth!
Oh, I got paralyzed.
A wailing dandy of lightning!
Don't suffer in silence.
Divide! Finish without a
Shion!
Go for it!
Alpha with max DG is a problem, bro.
I know fine weapon material when I see it.
Oh, dude, Alphen is insane with that max DG accessory. Homie just, oh, yeah, sword, blazing infernal sword. Would you like to know what a volcano feels like? Psst. Nice roll. Okay, we got a big ass mantis here. Okay.
These structures don't look like anything built by the Renans, or even what we saw in the Forbidden Zone.
Perhaps this is the true architectural style of the Helganquil. Or perhaps the opposite, given their situation.
These dudes don't got
You
culture.
mean like how some places favor building stuff with stone, while others rely on wood?
That's an interesting way of looking at it. I'll have to inquire with Hevrekt 35 about it sometime.
Hevrekt. Hevrekt. What a name. Looks like they met that dude online. Oh, we got money. Alright, let's see. That could potentially be a boss fight coming up. Ah, crap. Oh, I'm gonna break your ankles. Ooh. Oh.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I tried to break the ankle.
Rending you apart!
I'll take you all on.
She didn't let me get the... She always interrupts Alphen. I don't know why.
I'm going to need to use all the power of my healing arts to accomplish this.
Thank you for all your help.
Please, don't
Oh
make
my
me-
god.
I'm glad to know someone's got my back.
Heal my weary companion. Cure.
Thanks so much.
You wanna play? Come at me. You are dependable as ever.
I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle
Oh, this is good damage.
Deus Roar!
Oh my god. That was actually light element.
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
Oh, nice. More ore. Yo, give me something new. No whammy, no whammy, no whammies. Pixie crystal. What is that for? And that's the game, folks. Alright, we're backtracking now. So off camera, I'm more than likely going to try to just craft some really good stuff here. While we're here, I might as well see what's behind this wall. Nice.
Those thorns.
I'm not letting them get in our way.
Holy cloak.
My word. This must be the work of Providence.
Prava what now?
It means destiny. I think it's a bit of an exaggeration, though.
Alright. So, we're gonna go to the training grounds. We're just backtracking. We're just gonna backtrack, okay? So off camera,
Finally.
I'm probably just gonna like
If only
do
we could
whatever I
have flown
can
with the wind to get here faster.
to get stuff. Do we have? Oh baby, we got the ultimate arena. Oh baby, bro, they gonna give me 99 rice for completing it. I love that. She gets a strawberry. He gets 50 horse meat, 0 impact vest. Y'all think I can do this? Alliance Marine Rod. Woo! Devil Sculpture. Uh-oh. Oh, look at this. Omega Elixir. Astral Flight. Whoa! Recommended level 99. Oh my god. Yo, a bunch of stuff is open to us now. I wish these herbs... This stuff is time gated. They do that to prevent you from like getting a bajillion herbs, but I understand. Okay. Alright. So we're gonna watch this skit and we're gonna call it a day after it.
Sure is good to be back in the pleasant climes of Menancia. Especially after the extremes of some of the other regions we visited.
Definitely. Your country is beautiful.
You do me an honor. However, this place was never mine to own.
I didn't mean it that way. Though, I guess technically you weren't born here either. Native or not, that doesn't change the feelings you had for the place. If I were you, I'd try to take a little pride in people's compliments.
Allow myself to feel pride, huh? That sounds like no easy task.
Nothing sounds easy when you overthink things the way you do. It must be exhausting.
He's always worrying about something. It's probably what gives him his eye for detail. That's just the way he is.
You mean the one that's covered by
Yeah,
his
so we'd noticed.
eye patch?
Let's change the subject, shall we? It's a wonder so many things coincided to bring us here. Alphen's awakening, Shion's decision to revolt, the Danon uprising in Calaglia, the Crown Contest's final, sputtering throws.
Zephyr's being in the right place at the right time. The fact that you happened to be a lord just as this was all going on.
It's almost as if we were brought together by design. By someone who wanted to bring down the system.
No, enough Hand of Destiny talk. We did this on our own steam. It's our responsibility to see it through.
Did Law just utter a pearl of wisdom?
I do think about things, you know. Just what do you take me for exactly?
Honestly, I always sort of pegged you as a likable dolt.
Bruh.
What the hell makes me a dolt, you dolt?
I mean, she did say he was a likable dolt, didn't she?
Let's refrain from poking this particular Zoogle any further. Some lessons just can't be taught.
Not to dolts, anyway.
Bruh. Why do they keep disrespecting my boy Law? He doesn't deserve it.
Hey, Kisara. What's your secret for putting up with Dohalim? I don't know how you managed to deal with him.
Secret? Oh, I don't think it's as difficult as all that, really.
Could have had me fooled. Anyone who waxes lyrical on the aesthetic qualities of cactus thorns is a step too far for me.
Bruh.
And those poetic flourishes he sneaks into regular conversation? How am I supposed to react?
He likes the sound of his own voice, that's for sure. I say let him have his fun. No need to try and understand anything he says.
Called him out.
Has he always been like that?
He didn't seem as on edge all the time back in Menancia. Though he was my superior back then. So who's to say what I didn't see?
The Lord of Cislodia hid in plain sight while a crony posing as him carried out all his business. What if the Lord we met in Vicente was really...
An imposter? Dohalim? Hardly. Like it or not, that's him all right. In all his flamboyant, circumloquacious glory.
Bro, that's some big words.
I'd like to see someone try to impersonate that on a daily basis.
Come to think of it, what with being a lord and all, he's probably never had anyone to speak to on an equal basis.
It wouldn't surprise me. Having you guys around, having a family in a way, must be what's helped him change.
A little heads up on some of his eccentricities would have been nice.
It's those
Rainbow's like, I can
eccentricities
use
that make
big
him who he is.
words because these people are smart. I can use my vocabulary. I don't have to deal with laws, just idiocy. I don't know how to say that word, so, you know. But you know what? We're gonna go to the end real quick. It looks like there's something happening in the end. Hopefully they don't like force me into doing this side quest. I just came here to check out the local selection of brew.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Dohalim pancakes!
Huh? Dohalim pancakes.
Hey, she's pretty cute.
Who are you looking at? Quit gawking and let's go.
Bro.
Ow!
Why is he getting yelled at? Crazy. Matriarch. Oh. Yo, the blue shield. Yo, these, all these, oh man, they look so cool. Oh my god, these weapons look so fucking sick. That's cool. That's alright. Oh, that's sick! Oh my god, that's sick. That is sick. These are some Final Fantasy XIV weapon glams, bro. Oh my god. Heavenly Gaze. We're gonna need to get this. Divine Wrath. Oh, now that's sick. Oh my god, these weapons. Oh my god, these weapons are insane. Oh, I can make this for him. I have a little bit of dragon's blood. I need to get a whole bunch of Punisher's Van Brents. Yo. Oh, that's cool. That's cool too. That's also sick. The Hollow Edge is sick. Oh my god. These weapons kind of looking sick. The Realm Unifier. Curse Claw, Blistering Fang. Oh my god. There's the bajillion things for us still to do. Oh my god, the platinum chunks sell for so much. Oh my god, bro.
I always love the sound of hammers banging away.
Okay. So, it's time for us to call it quits, y'all. I'm gonna save the game. Everybody on YouTube, we got a lot of side quests to do. It's time to go around the world doing side quests once more. On the next video, we'll be starting up some crazy stuff. I don't know if I'll do the arena stuff first, but I'm gonna do some of the arena stuff off camera though. This game is great. I'll see you guys on YouTube for the next episode.